What's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to go over what are the long-term effects of watching pornography, okay? And just so you know, I'm sharing personal experiences, okay? Things that I have used to overcome watching pornography. I experienced it watching porn for so long, so I know what the long-term effects of it are. What can it do to your motivation, your drive, mentally, emotionally, and all those things, right? So in this video, I'm going to go over some things that I personally believe are the long-term effects of watching porn over time, okay? Guys, if you like these videos, you want me to come out with more, like, subscribe, comment, any suggestions. If you want me to cover certain topics, drop them in the comments. I would love to make videos on those topics. And yeah, thank you so much for subscribing, liking, and sharing this video. So guys, what are the long-term effects of watching porn? I'll say number one is you start to have no motivation or drive for anything in life. And I believe it's because every time you're ejaculating, you're losing cum, your semen. And just in one semen, okay, like one shot, well, not one shot, like every time you ejaculate, there's about 5 milliliters of semen on average. And in that 5 milliliters, there's proteins, there's vitamin B12, there's fat, cholesterol, zinc. So all these things, all the good minerals, all the good food that you eat, and the minerals and the vitamins and the protein and the fat that is in your body to help you grow, help you stay healthy, help you, have a great mind and a great heart and a great lungs, and just for you to function. Every time you ejaculate, you're losing 5 milliliters, and in that 5 milliliter, you're losing fat, cholesterol, vitamin B12, zinc, protein. So I believe one of the reasons long-term effects of watching porn, it leads to not being motivated, not having any drive, not wanting to do anything with your life, but crawling into your bed and watching porn and ejaculating. I believe that comes from you losing your life force, your ejaculation. Like, think about that sperm. If that's mixed with a woman's egg, it makes a baby. Like it brings a life force. Like yourself, you're semen. I'm semen. Really, like when you think about it. Like I came from a shot, right? That sounds funny the way I say it too. But like my dad went inside my mom, busted a nut, and look what happened. Like, so think about that. Like let that sink in. So every time you're ejaculating, you're losing very important minerals. Okay, you're losing things that are good for you. So no wonder if you do it every day, every other day for months and years, no wonder you have no motivation to do anything. No wonder you have no drive to do anything. It's because you're losing all your minerals on a daily basis. Okay, so that's one of the long-term effects of watching porn, is that you start to feel weaker, not have as much drive, not have as much motivation to do anything that you want to do. For example, you've been telling yourself for months and months and months, you're like, I'm going to start working out. I'm going to have that six pack this summer. I'm going to get healthier. I'm going to get stronger. And guess what? You haven't started that habit. You haven't started working out. You're not even committed to it. Every time you go to do it, you don't even do it. Why? Because you have no drive. You have no motivation. You're using all your drive and your motivation to jerk off, to masturbate. And then when you ejaculate, you feel weak. You don't really have as much motivation. You don't have as much drive. And you might even be at a point where you feel guilty and shame every time you ejaculate. Listen, I'm here to tell you from personal experience, once you start to not watch porn and start to learn many different ways to release the sexual energy, for example, working out, starting a side hustle, starting a genuine relationship with a beautiful woman, once you start to put this sexual energy in better use, you'll notice you're much more motivated, you have much more drive, you have much more ambition to do a lot of things that you used to want to do, but didn't have the motivation for it because you were just jerking off, losing your semen, losing your motivation, losing your energy, and releasing it in a very unhealthy manner. So guys, I believe that's one of the biggest things, one of the biggest long-term effects of watching porn, is that you just lose your motivation, you lose your drive, you have no ambition to do anything. And because you're feeling weak, which kind of comes into the second one. One of the other reasons why you feel, long-term effects of watching porn is that you feel weak. You don't have energy for anything. Lack of focus, lack of concentration. It just doesn't feel good. It just doesn't feel good. You don't have the drive and the motivation. Like I just repeatedly said this. Like you just feel lazy. And that's one of the long-term effects of porn. It's you feel lazy. You don't want to do anything. Okay? Another reason. Okay, I want to share as many reasons that comes to me in this video. You have lower sex drive, okay? Studies have actually shown repeatedly watching porn over a long period of time leads to lower sex drive. Why I believe it leads to lower sex drive? Because realistically, once you stop watching porn and you start, releasing your sexual energy in a healthier manner, you start having sex with a woman and in a healthy manner, guess what? I believe the reason why repeatedly are over watching porn over a couple of years, why it leads to lower sex drive, is because first of all, you're so used to watching somebody else have sex on a screen that you have forgotten, your body has forgotten how good it feels to have a genuine, intimate sexual experience with a woman. You don't even remember it. Second, repeatedly watching somebody else on a screen do it fucks up your own self-confidence and your own self-esteem. Pardon my language. So it messes that up. So you start to have not as much confidence. You start to not have as much self-esteem, which makes you insecure, have shame and guilt, and not feel like you're worthy of having sex with a woman, which in return lowers your drive to have sex because you're not excited about it. You're not motivated to have sex now. You don't even believe in yourself. You don't even think you're good enough for another person. You don't even have the confidence to start a conversation with another woman. And that's why I believe one of the long-term effects of watching too much porn is lowering your sex drive, lowering your fascination and your desire to have sex with a woman. Because watching porn repeatedly makes you feel like a bench warmer. You don't think you're good enough to have it in a real experience, which in return lowers your sex drive and your ambition and your desires to want to have sex because you don't think you're good enough for it. You don't think you're going to satisfy a woman. You don't think that it will happen because you just don't have that confidence you used to have. So guys, another reason, one of the long-term effects of watching too much porn is lower self-confidence. Yep, you won't have as much confidence to start a conversation with a woman, to even connect with a woman, to even have, a very genuine connection with a woman. There's so much beauty. I'm so grateful for all my lovers, all the amazing women in my life, and the beautiful connections and experiences that we have these days. And it would have never happened if I had not stopped watching porn, if I had not taken control of my sexual energy, and if I had not learned different ways to release my sexual energy into the world. Okay, so guys, I think one of the biggest things is watching too much porn consistently for a long time does make you less confident. You don't believe in yourself. You don't believe in yourself to start that side hustle, to go after your dreams and your goals, to talk to a girl, to get that career, that job that you really want. So it lowers your self-confidence overall in life, not just sexually. Overall, you just start not believing in yourself. You don't think you're good enough. You don't think you're worthy of anything. You don't think you deserve anything. And all you're stuck is into watching porn. It is such a deadly habit. It's such a destructive habit. It literally continuously gets you back to that screen. It's very destructive. And I know this from personal experience. For many, many years in my early 20s, I tried to get over this habit, and I would always go back to it. But through persistence, through the right information, the right mentors, the right books, the right communities, I was able to get over it. And I was able to learn how to really release my sexual energy in a healthy manner. Because this is the thing, guys, stopping watching porn is good. It can happen. We have to learn ways on how to release that sexual energy in a healthier manner, through working out, through starting a side hustle, whatever it is that you want to really do. Once you have all that energy, you can use it to achieve those things. So guys, with that being said, in this video, like I said, the whole overall point was I wanted to share some things that you feel over time if you're watching pornography. So the long-term effects of watching too much porn, lack of motivation, lack of desire, not being confident enough, and all the things that I shared in this video. So like I say, guys, if you need help, I want to share 3 ways on how I can help you, okay? In the details section, I have a free ebook called 7 Things You Can Do Right Now to Stop Watching Porn. You can download that ebook, start reading it, pick something from it, and start implementing it in your life. Number 2, if you want direct one-on-one coaching to work with me, I have a 90-day program helping men over 30 get over watching porn without having to give up their electronics. I have a full-on program, 90 days I work with you. So if you're interested in that, in the details section, book a call with me and my team will get back to you. Number 3, I have my program called the Zen Guide to Freedom from Porn. It's a course. It's got modules on what is porn, how it affects your brain, what to do. There's guided meditations in it to help you get over and understand your sexual energy, take control of your sexual energy. There's so much content in there. So if you want to start your journey, you can click the section in the details, purchase the course and start your journey towards overcoming porn. And lastly, I release 2 videos a week on this YouTube channel sharing everything that I know and I've learned the last decade on how to overcome porn addiction and how to achieve your goals and your dreams using your sexual energy. So with that being said, guys, like I said, subscribe, comment, like, share this with somebody that you feel like they should watch this video, and drop any suggestions in the comment that you want me, any topics that you want me to cover. I would love to make videos on those topics and share as much as I can with you guys. So with that being said, thank you for watching. Namaste.